Hey guys, so this is gonna be my second time recording this video. The first time, I'm in college and I have a couple roommates, and it's weird. It's not socially acceptable to talk to yourself to your computer camera. So my room, in the middle of me filming it, she came in and I was like, oh god, no, I can't really do it here. So let's go to a church parking lot where, it's Monday, so it's not like there's any kind of worship practice or anything. So we're gonna just sit out here. It's a nice day. It's kind of hot in my car because I don't have air conditioning, so I have to leave the doors open. It's really hot outside. And I also live in a city, so there's nowhere to actually get away. I mean, I could go to the woods, but the national parks cost $2 to get in, and me being a college student, I don't have cash on me. I have some coins, but it doesn't add up to $2, and I have to keep that $2 in case I need something like food or a drink from McDonald's. I don't know. But anyway, rambling for a minute now. Anyway, it's not gonna be bad or anything, but the last time that I did make a video on here was 2 or 3 years ago, I think, and that was when I was super emo and stuff. But I wanted to try to make a direction for my channel to go to, and maybe keep up on it. I don't know, just for fun or something. But I know I'm part of this subculture sort of way of life. Obviously, I don't have blonde hair, and I wear really dark makeup, and occasionally I'll wear just white collars. Not today. And I wear band t-shirts and stuff. So, and I've gone through a lot of phases. I was emo once, and then I've been I don't know. I've gone through different phases, and they've all kind of been alternative and stuff like that. So what I feel has always been rooted in me is part of a metalhead, and I feel I identify that more now that I'm an adult. So yeah, so I thought, and I know that there's not a lot of metalheads or metalhead channels on YouTube, and at least that I've seen, the most that I've seen, they're sort of small. They don't really have a huge following or anything. So I figured I'll add to it or something, and maybe somebody would watch, even though probably not. I'm not that interesting. So I thought I'd make my first little metal little genre video, me doing a metalhead tag. And this tag, I just, no one tagged me in it, obviously, because I'm super small, but it was made by Mortis, and I didn't watch their video. I watched another video made by what is it? I think her name's Mortal Owl or Midnight Owl or something like that, along those lines. But I watched her video and just kind of took notes about the questions. So anyway, let's just get to it, and I'll stop explaining what the video is going to be about. But anyway, the first question is, how long have you been a metalhead? And like I said before, I've always kind of had that root of metal in me, where I've always liked metal music, but I didn't really come around to being a full metalhead and being into that until a few years ago, when I started listening to more metal and stuff. But I think when I first started, I dressed more emo, and I did listen to a lot of screamo and stuff, but I also I listened to more metal than screamo and emo music and stuff. I still listened to the emo stuff, but I didn't really, more of it was yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I think when I started really listening to it a lot was end of 8th grade, and I don't know how old I was. I don't know, 14? I don't know. But and that isn't a long time. That's like 5 years ago, and then considering like I'm only like gonna be 20 years old coming up here soon, so considering like other people that have been metalheads for like literally their whole entire life, I have like no room to talk. But I feel like, you know, it still counts, because, you know, any kind really counts. And that's the end of that question. I think I answered it, I guess. But next question is, how were you introduced to metal? I guess I was introduced to metal by my dad when I was young. I mean, I listened to it, like AC/DC and like Led Zeppelin and stuff. He introduced me to like the really older bands, and that's really all I listen to is older bands. Like, I don't really listen to any new music except Ghost. Like, that's the only newer, more modern metal band that I listen to. I do listen to bands that are still around. Like, I love Disturbed, and I like Slipknot, and I like Korn, but I don't like any other new music. I haven't heard any other new music, and if I have, I don't really like it. Only Ghost, because they've only have like 3 albums out, and I love all of them. But for like the other ones that are still around, I don't listen to their new music for whatever reason. Like, it just doesn't like come to me in whatever kind of way. But I just don't listen to it. I don't listen to really any new music, like any new metal music. Like, I feel bad because like everyone's like, oh yeah, and I'm like, I don't really like any of the new music. I like just listen to like really old classic metal. And like, anyway, I was introduced to it by my dad, who has like vinyl records of all these like old metal bands, and I stole some of them from him, and I'll listen to them. So that's answer that question. I didn't know why I had to go on a whole big rant about it. Next question is, what is/are your favorite subgenres of metal? Well, like I said before, like how I like the old metal, I'd say that it's the same thing. Like, I don't know if it's a subgenre, but I do like when I was researching, I do really like 80s hair metal a lot, like, or, you know, stuff like that. Not a lot of it, I guess, but yes, if I had to choose. Or I could do like new metal. I do like new metal a lot. Like I said, I like Slipknot and Korn and stuff, but I don't like a lot of new metal bands, just like maybe those 2 or maybe a few more that I can't really name off the top of my head. And then like, I would say doom metal, but I only like a few there as well. So I don't think that could count either, because, you know, Ghost, and then like I think when I was looking up doom metal bands, there's just like a few other ones too. Oh god, someone pulls into the parking lot. They're over there. They're gonna watch me like talk to myself. I'll just pretend I'm talking on the phone. But those are the, because, you know, I like so much that I can't like choose really. There's next question. What is your favorite band/song? Okay. Well, my favorite band, I wore this shirt today. It's Ghost, and my like favorite bands will differ from like the time of the years, I guess. But like right now, I've really been obsessed with Ghost and stuff, and I'd say like my favorite song is either He Is or Body and Blood, or my song that I feel like describes me is Zombie Queen, which I think that's like for every like female Ghost fan. They're like, oh my god, I'm the Zombie Queen, but I literally am, okay? I'm just kidding. But anyway, next question. How many shows have you attended? Like I said, like I'm only like gonna be 20 years old, so it's not like I'm old enough to like go to all these bands and stuff, and it's not like I'm old enough to afford to go to like all these bands. Like this year I did plan to go to like Marilyn Manson and Slipknot, and go to like Disturbed and Rob Zombie, and then go to Rob Zombie and Korn, and then go to like a second showing of Ghost, and then go to Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper might still, I might still go, but I'm not sure yet. Just because like I have to work all the time, and then I also have school, and then I also have like no money. And then I also have like hardly any friends that are into the same kind of music as me, so it's not like they'd want to go anyway. So I wanted to go to all those things, and it never happened. But the metal shows that I've gone to, if you want to consider like Marilyn Manson metal, I mean, he's in like that sort of like darker sort of music, I guess. But I used to really, really like be obsessed with them. I'm not really anymore. But I've been to them. I've been to the Ghost concert this past year. I'm trying to think. I know there's other ones. There's like other shows that I've been to. I don't know. But it's not like a ton. Like, I've wanted to go to all these, but no one goes with me, or I either don't have money, or like work gets in the way, or school. What do you love about the subculture / music? I guess the style and the badassery that comes with being a metalhead. Like, just because you're a metalhead doesn't make you a badass, but then everyone thinks that you are, because you like go out and you're wearing leather and you're wearing all black, so everyone kind of fears you. And I guess I like that, because then no one's gonna bother me and like talk to me and stuff like that. So what do you dislike? I guess I've heard a lot of like people say like they don't like the elitism, and I could see that, because some people, like, when I said that I do like Slipknot and I do like Korn, they're gonna be like, well, new metal is not really metal at all. And then, like, who are you to say what is metal and what's not? Like, it has metal attributes, so, and it's a part of the metal subgenre, so it's not like it's true, like the true like metal, like power metal or something like that, but it's like a little like subgenre. And you know what, you should be grateful that like there's all these subgenres that people can like be into and stuff. This can be like a whole other video for me to like rant about, but I guess the elitism that I don't really like enjoy that much. Okay, what do your parents / friends think about your music or look? My friends don't really care. Like I said, like, I don't really have a lot of metalhead friends, but I do have a few, and obviously they like it. And then, like, my friends that don't like metal, they don't really care either. My family, I guess, like, the only person that really did care in the beginning was my mom, because she would just, like, ask me, like, why I would dress like a boy, or why I dress, like, in just a band t-shirt and stuff like that. And now she gets it, like, that's just who I am, and so she kind of accepts it. And I gotta, like, talk fast, because I don't want to pay to, like, upload my video or anything. What's your opinion on core genres of music or screamo? Well, like I said, I used to be emo, and I used to, like, be into, like, the whole screamo thing. I don't like it anymore. Like, it dies out. If you're into it, it kind of gets old after a while of you just listening to it. Because, I was into it for, like, a year, and then, like, after that, I just, no. Like, the only screamo, or, like, growling sort of music that I do listen to is, oh, I have it right here. I only listen to this, like, what is that? Whitechapel. So that's the only one that has like screaming in it or anything. But anyway, I think I'm gonna have to make a part 2 of this, so I'm gonna stop right here at that question, and then I'll get to you in the next one of the part 2, because I can't have it like too long, otherwise YouTube will yell at me. So see you in the part 2.